ladies and gentlemen. This is going to be exactly how a step-by-step process on to get a HTTP successful response on make.com utilizing Rapid API as the API you're extracting from. Didn't see a specific video on this. This is a very odd video because didn't see any supply for the demand that I was even searching for, and I figured it out so a while back actually, but I will just showcase you exactly the step-by-step process on how to do it. First things first, gather your HTTP, go down to make a response. This will be the typical what most people are searching for HTTP. So for the URL, you go over to Rapid API. I'm using Instagram for this example, and we'll be using a OF model as our example gathering data, because why not? So you would go over to parameters under Instagram Business Experience, utilize any other API if you want, but this is just going to be the example for the video. Target to shell and curl. This will be our URL. We'll showcase right here. But first thing before we actually gathers this URL is when you go under parameters, it will be a default Lady Gaga's user ID. So how to get a certain user ID is you go over to, I just chose comment picker, put in the username, solve this math problem. I've already used my 2 free, so it should, if you were to input this, you get 2 free responses, and it's going to be showcased right here. Copy and paste that, come right back over, put it under here, and grab this URL. Next, post this, headers, you're going to put the key in the host. So where to get that, you go back. You'll see the headers right here. And just copy and paste. This will be for the key. You could just write it out, but okay. I typically add a query string because it's easier to keep a little bit user ID more organized. And then it's going to be raw, and you're going to raw with JSON. This I found the best response. Obviously, when you parse the response into different sections under the data. So with this should be the final result. You have the URL that you grabbed from right here. Then you have the host, the key, and the other values in there. And then raw with JSON, parse a response, save. This right here should successfully parse a response for us when we run it of the user that I tried to extract data from. And yes, it was status code is 200, so you go over under the data and you have all this information that I'm not going to open up. But I hope this video was easy. It's very straightforward. If you have any other questions, don't comment, because I'm going to make another video on another one which will take a lot of my time, and I am a very busy man that you guys enjoy watching, and I bet you can find other videos on YouTube, but this is the most simple one, and I believe it would be the most straightforward. So thanks a lot.